We're delighted to welcome international master Tania Sachdev.
Hi.
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 How are you?
I'm good. I won my game finally, and I think we're looking good on our boards. So it's a good day for us.
You're playing the Netherlands. They're quite a tricky team, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're all of them are 2300s, and they're all young. So and they've been playing pretty well, I think.
We've just seen the score sheets have been signed, by the way.
What happened?
Hoyifan lost to Latno, and it's a good day for the Russians. They're going to do the business there.
They're going to win the match.
We had Harika come and join us.
Yeah, she told me.
Yeah, she told us a bit about the team. How are you finding things here in Tromsø? And
I think this is my 4th Olympiad, and it's my first time in Norway. I really like it. It's been a bit tough for us adjusting to the whole sunlight thing here.
Yeah.
And but otherwise, I think it's quite fun. Olympiad's always fun. Of course, there are some things which can be better, but for most part of it, I think it's going pretty well. And yeah, we're quite liking it.
You're quite liking it. And how are you doing personally, Tania?
Not so great. I mean, like, I had a terrible first half.
Right.
I played 4 games. I scored 2 points, and then I took a couple of days off.
As you
So yeah, so I had a rest yesterday, and before that was a rest day. So I was feeling quite like a tourist for a couple of days.
All right.
And now I hope to have a better second half.
So you won against Anne
Hast, yeah.
today.
Shall we have a look at the game?
Can we have a look at the
find
critical moments as you're here of your game?
Yeah.
Because it'd be nice to see.
Which board was it?
It was about 10.
10.
10. Let's see.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we go.
And
Tania, of course, for the 2 viewers out there who don't know, playing for the Indian team.
Yes.
Or 2, I believe.
yeah, let's click on that board, get the moves up. This is a bit of a crush,
spoiler.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the final position.
I was quite happy with today's game.
Rook G8. Oh my goodness. That wins a queen, right?
Yeah.
Let's see the highlights.
Let's go through the highlights. So we've got a queen's gambit.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to play the queens, no, but so I wasn't very well prepared for it. But I've been having such a tough time with my time control that I just wanted to play a little fast today.
You've been getting into time pressure.
Yeah, story of my life.
So we've got A6, A4. This is all pretty normal stuff. Queen E2.
I think it's probably better for black to take CD4 before knight C6. I mean, it's not much of a difference, but then Queen E2 and Rook D1 doesn't come as easily if you just take CD4 first here.
It's true, it's a well-known
yeah, and then
subtlety.
ED4.
You just eliminate this option.
Exactly. I mean, it's still normal, but I like it if I get Queen E2 and Rook D1 without much difficulty.
That's an important subtlety. Okay. So Queen E2, CD4, Rook D1, and then you get your IQP. I remember watching...
In a better version.
I remember watching some games of Vladimir Kramnik.
You've used the term IQP a lot today. It means isolated queen's pawn, right? Just to clarify.
Yeah, sorry. Isolated queen's pawn, as you got here, Tania.
Yeah.
But I love these positions with white.
I like them too.
Yeah, it's fun,
I think they're really interesting to play, and I almost feel like white has absolutely no danger. It's always black
until you play Karpov.
What's wrong with you people? You have an isolated pawn. It's very weak. It's very risky.
Yeah, but there are lots of course, ideas that white has as well.
So knight c3, knight d5, all pretty standard. And then you played knight e5.
I mean, I'm not very well versed with this particular position with my pawn on a4, and I thought maybe she could have gone for the c6 knight to b4 and d5 and kept this. I mean, that's the other plan. Because this knight makes the king side a little more vulnerable.
But then she does relinquish control of the e5 totally, doesn't she?
Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much what happened in the game, because after knight e5, I doubt she was going to take in any case.
Oh, she played knight cb4.
Yeah, and then it's probably better to have the...
Yeah, of course, yeah.
d5.
Bishop b3. Okay, that looks like a good move. b6. And then you took.
Yeah, I was already quite happy with my position.
Yeah, well, she's just given up. Yeah, that's
c6 square as well.
That's and there's you win a whole piece.
Chance to
actually.
blunder a piece here.
Yeah, so you win a whole piece.
She didn't do that, of course.
Yeah, and bishop
d5.
Nice.
Thanks.
e d5, and now you've got a position where You've both got a nice A-Queen's pawn, but your pawn is not a target, whereas hers is, and that's the big difference.
Yeah.
And you've got better
Also,
knights.
her knight on b4 is not going to come back for a while.
So what happened? Bishop d2, bishop b7, rook a c1, rook c8, alright. And rook c3, nice. Nice move. I like that move, actually.
I think this is the nicest you've been about my game ever.
It's probably the best game I've ever seen that you've ever played, that's why. Rook c3, good. Very nice. So she can't take.
No, I just take bc3
And you've got
and then the a6 pawn is going as
oh,
well.
you win a6 by force.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lawrence, do you like the move rook c3?
Yeah, I do. It's my favourite move in chess. Queen d6, and then you decided I'm going to attack.
Yeah, I'm just threatening to
Queen
take on
f3,
c8
what's
now.
that about?
I think there were a lot of options here and I couldn't decide, and I just
Oh,
had
you're
to
just
make...
threatening rook takes c8?
Yeah, I'm threatening rook c8.
Right. Oh, wow. Is that it? Bishop f6. Bishop f4.
Yeah, and I think now she just made a really bad move here.
A lot
Queen
of pressure though on
f6.
Yeah,
black.
it's a very tough position, I think.
Very
already.
difficult to play with his knight away from the action.
I think queen d8 was forced here, probably.
Yeah, no, queen d8's by far.
And I'm not sure what I would have done here, but she was already very low on time. But maybe I can also just go rook c1. Can I go rook c1?
Yeah, you're better, aren't you? I mean,
Also, I had the idea to go knight g4 instead of rook c1. I was
Yeah.
quite happy with this position. But
But
she went queen e6 instead.
Queen e6 looks.
That's like the move queen g4 just to bring this rook.
Yeah,
down.
that too.
That's also very strong. Queen e6 looks.
Why is that wrong?
Just rook e3, and this queen is kind of
Where'd
trapped.
you put the queen?
Because queen f5
5
g4.
G4.
Yeah, I think she missed g4.
Winning.
I'm threatening knight g6, so she has to kind of take on e5.
Oh, as soon as you take though, that's just. Ugh. All your pieces are lining
Yeah.
up. They are shining their shoes, ready for the ball.
This does look desperate. Queen h6.
Queen e2.
Also, it's kind of tough to
yeah,
find
I
a
like
better
queen
move.
e2. I like queen e2. Good move. Rook over. Rook fe8.
Yeah, I think if she
It's
would have
just
gone
not
knight
wrong.
c6, I just go bishop d5, and it's very difficult for her to just get anything
Yeah. So,
moving.
oh dear, no, that's no good.
So
That's
she
good.
played
For
Yeah.
Rook fe8. Queen d2.
Yeah, I thought queen d2. I think queen d2 was pretty happy. I was really happy that I found queen d2 actually, considering how I haven't found anything in this whole tournament till now.
Ah, look at this. Look at this one, Jan. This is a great little. This is
I
beautiful.
see what's coming.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's forced now because she has to play a5 or knight c6 and just bishop g7.
Wow, what a nice tactic.
Oh.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that before I don't think I've ever seen
Do you think
this.
it's going to be a classic?
It's going to get published. It's going to be in our bulletin tomorrow. Yeah, you can't take with the queen because of rook g3, and if you take with the king,
Still rook g3. Yeah,
and you win the queen.
right.
Beautiful tactic. Beautiful. So queen h5, but this is hopeless.
Yeah, and just rook g3 anyway.
Once you blow the...
It's like this double bishop sacrifice, but you kept one of your bishops, so
yeah,
it's even better.
Better version.
This free bishop.
Nice. Let's see the finish though, because the finish
Yeah,
is beautiful
just
as
to
well. So queen h5, rook g3, knight e7. That looks.
Wow.
What
In
to
a
do.
bad position, there's no good moves.
Yeah.
Is that true, actually?
Yes.
Okay.
Rook g5, queen h4, and
Bishop
lovely
f6.
bishop f6 and rook g8. This is a great game, Tania. You must be very happy.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a strong finish from you.
I hope so. That's the plan.
What do you do? There are a lot of people who know who you are. Actually, probably everybody knows who you are who's watching the stream. More or less everybody. But for those of the people that don't know who you are, what do you like to do to relax after a game of chess? Or what do you do to...
I think I do a lot of different things, but I like to get out for a bit after a game, and especially if it's been a tough game. Otherwise, I really like reading, so stuff like that. Very boring, relaxed stuff. Either go for a walk or read. But here, it's the best part is that you can go for a walk at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, it's easy to get out and get your mind off the game.
Very
And
good.
I've been having some tough games, so that's helped a bit.
What do you want to do in chess, Tania? We've never had this chat. We're always talking about gossip.
About what you want to do in chess.
Well, I don't know what I want to do in chess. What do you want to accomplish in chess?
I've got one Grandmaster nom. I got it in 2008, so it's been a while. And I really want to finish my Grandmaster title. I need a couple of more points to get to 2,500. And exactly like you, I want to become a Grandmaster. Hopefully before you do, but it's not looking so good for me.
Lawrence is talking to himself. This is the speech we hear from Lawrence every day as well.
We weep on the phone till we survive. There you go.
Do you have a bet going on who becomes
We
a
don't
Grandmaster
have
first?
it. We don't. I don't think that would...
But it is your life ambition to become a Grandmaster
it is.
before I
I'm
do.
only one Grandmaster Norway, so I'm hoping...
Yeah,
He's
you
told
are
me in
ahead in
confidence, like,
It's true.
I'd like to be a Grandmaster, but the main thing is to do it before Tania manages first.
Not
It's not
surprised,
gonna matter.
Jan.
Okay, well, thanks for coming, Tania. We'll let you go because you've got lots of walking to do.
Reading.
And reading. Good luck. We don't know, you're going to beat the Qatar team. Oh, excuse me, that's the
Dutch
men's team, the Dutch team,
Yeah.
if not already.
Let's briefly check in what's
Let's
going
just
on.
check in with your colleagues very quickly. Harika is holding that
Draw.
ending,
Yeah, but
so that will probably end in a draw. Bianca Murin is really under pressure against Marianne Gomez. Looks like a lot of pawns, but always chances to hold, but not.
I mean, it's opposite color bishop should probably be drawn on.
Well,
Bishop goes on
not with the
B4.
rooks on. Not with.
With the rooks on.
No, I mean like, okay, yeah, probably.
No, because black's move can play h5 immediately, so it's probably gone already, this position, if it's black to move.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it looks good for Marianne Gomez. And then the final game between Raut Padmini and Thea Lanchava. What's going on?
No, India is cruising to victory today, if you
Yeah.
ask me. This
It's
is
a
also
cruising
much
victory.
better for white. Once again, opposite colored bishops, but weak pawn on e6.
Yeah.
India's going to win.
India's going to win, so that means actually you're going to have a really tough game tomorrow
Yeah.
because a lot of the favourites are gravitating towards the top now. So France, Hungary, Armenia, they're all
What
up
happened
there.
to the Iran and the Indonesia game? Do you have any idea?
We haven't checked
We
in
haven't
with that,
seen it,
just because our focus has been so much on this in China versus Russia match, such a big game for the Olympiad. We will try and check in, but thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. So, good win there for Tania.